Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to King Midas. I'm going over some card stuff here. Doing a card show this weekend, I believe in Columbia, Maryland. Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. So it's going to be a sports cards and non-sports card show, which works for us because we can bring some Pokemon, we can bring some Magic the Gathering stuff. So it's going to be a good time. But you guys aren't here for that. You guys are here for some comics. So what came into the vault this week? Let's give you guys a good look at some things that will be for sale. So I'm going to bring these slabs to some of the trade shows going forward, do some yard sales again at the house, some $1 sales just to move some inventory out and continue to add more stuff onto the website. So let's start off with some slabs here, shall we? Oh, first one I had to cover up because it is NSFW. You guys are familiar with the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, so they do a lot and contribute to the censorship for comics, like not having censorship. Artists, creators believe that they should have free speech and free to draw whatever they like to draw, and is protected by this CBLDF organization. So they've done a lot of risque covers in the past. There's like an annual every year with them, and it helps support their fund if you buy the book, which is pretty cool. So this right here, first up, is a signature series book for Unnatural, issue number 3. And what's interesting, I want to make sure the back side here doesn't have anything you're not allowed to see on YouTube. But there is a a censored version, and then of course this one's the unrated version here, but I got it covered. So Unnatural issue number 3, the CBLDF nude edition here. This is signed by Mirka Andolfo. So pretty cool book, nice to have, approved by the Comic Codes Authority pillow there. But yes, they are hanging out. So those had to be covered up. So I wanted to show you guys that one. We picked up for almost next to nothing. This was kind of cool. All New Wolverine issue number 18. It is in a 9.4, so fortunately not a 9.8. I feel like any book, especially 2010 and newer, unless the manufacturer, the distributor in shipment to the store got messed up in the box. They relatively without any color rub, they should be 9.8s. This one takes the 9.4 here. Looked it over. It could be it could use a press, but I'm not sure if that's what ticked it down to the 9.4. Regardless, the Venomized covers were one of the bigger sought after variant covers around the 2013-2014 time frame. This book came out in 2017, so a little past the time of the big Venomized books, but still a fun book in the 9.4, so you can find this relatively cheap. We'll be selling this one cheap, but it is a Francisco Matina cover, so nice one to have. This one's for me. Happy to have it because it is a military cover and one of my favorite artists, Carla Cohen. So we're looking at Grim Fairy Tales issue 73. This is volume 2. This is the 2023 4th of July Marines collectible cover. So very nice to add to the collection. Of course, anything that is related to any of the artwork that they used to put on the jets, hey, it's fantastic. Next up, this is one of the highest on, I think they said this is the highest on the census for this book, because who's graded this in a 9.8? I'm not sure, maybe I'm lying, but we have Lady Death Blacklands issue number 2 from 2006 in a 9.6. I know a lot of people who collect Lady Death stuff, so if you're interested, this is for sale. Next up, we have a Gun Honey Collision Course. This is from White Dog Comics, and it is a metal edition version of a Lucio Parillo Gun Honey Collision Course. So, I'll show you the back here really quick. White Dog Comics there. But here is the cover in a metal in a 9.6, which is unfortunate. You'd think Majority of the time, metals, how can a metal get a 9.6? I don't know if the scratching on the metal counts as anything. I didn't see anything significant, but you got to remember that the metal is just printed on top, superimposed onto the book, meaning that the backside here can still have some sort of damage, right? You can have color rub, you have spine ticks, whatever. And I think in this instance, there is some color rub and there is a little bit of bend right in the middle of the book. Now, granted, I've had 9.8s that actually have spine ticks, color breaking spine ticks, multiple, and they're still 9.8s. And this one just has just a bend. It's not color breaking and a little bit of color rub. It's the 9.6. All right, next up, we'll show that one second to last, I think we want to do. Yeah. So this one is just a random Good Girl cover, like the last 5 years or so. You can just take any pop culture reference and just put them in scantily clad clothing and call it a variant. So this one just came cheap, so why not pick it up in auction, right? So yeah, this one's Peyton Blue Woman of War from M House Publishing, July of 2024, the Snow White Virgin Foil Edition, in a 9.8. So I'm not sure what this is about. It says cover by Sydney Augusto, story by Melinda Young. So no clue what the story's about or the interiors. I'm sure most people who variant hunt or look for covers like this, I don't think that really matters to them. They just like the cover, they like the foil. So that will be for sale. Another one that will be for sale, this is a nice one here, the 9.8 Batman 609. Got this at a steal because what is happening right now in the comic book world for DC? Hush Part 2. So here's the first appearance here, ladies and gentlemen, of Thomas Elliott. Before taking the Hush mantle anyway. So Tommy there in Batman 609 Part 2. The 608 was technically Part 1. So that was really cool. So that all came in auction. This one we picked up from Whatnot. Really fun book here. There's a story behind this too, because I thought this was, I couldn't believe the price on this. So we won this book for, I believe, $49. It had to be in the 40 range, $48, $49. This is Supergirl in the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 23, and a 9.8 signed by Adam Hughes. Probably one of his most iconic covers that he's ever done. This variant was one of the first to really make a name for itself as far as the variant game is concerned. Now what's interesting about this is that, as you guys can see it, Superman 51. So what does that mean? It's a foil book, so it's a reprint of a reprint, come to find out. So when I saw the price for this initially in the store, they were asking $100 for this book. So I was like, all right, hold it for me. What's funny is that I just didn't get a chance to remind them to continue to hold it and go pay for it, pick it up. So this book ends up going on auction on Whatnot, and we got it for way less than that amount. So that was kind of funny in a sense. But again, I couldn't figure out why it was $100. Come to find out that this is the reprint of a reprint, as I said earlier. So initially in 2018, La Mole Comic Convention in Mexico put out the La Mole Comic Convention exclusive of this book on Superman, 43 or something, which collected 3 different Superman stories. It just happened to use the cover. So that book is a $200 book. The OG is for a raw, anywhere from $500 to $700, depending on who the condition you find it in. So this itself is from 2023. This is a Whatnot exclusive. Still a Mexican edition, El Quinto Mundo, but as you can see on the back, El Quinto Mundo. But there is 2 Whatnot versions, a normal one and a foil one. So that's why this one is not as expensive as the other 2. But if you're gonna have any version of this, get it in a 9.8, get it signed by Adam Hughes, and it's the foil. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'm still on the hunt for the OG, but for now, I can't complain. This is incredible. Happy to have it. So that does it with the slabs there. I'll show you a few more things that came in, and then we'll call this one for this video here, not make it too long. We got to make them shorter. So let's show you a few things that came in. It's a nice little John Royal exclusive Death Rage limited to 1,000 for issue number 5. Love me some John Royal art. Ariel Diaz here. White Widow number 1. Those who are up on the store already, we got a few copies of them. We picked up these for like stupid cheap. So I got a friend who's a Taylor Swift fan, so I just kind of got them for her. So Taylor Swift Femforce issue number 2, a trade dress, and a Virgin. So very, very fun books to have. These comic books are meant to be fun, so we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge, right? Some more John Royal here, Born of Blood issue number 2. This was limited to, I think, 200 copies. And then we have a Lobos Born of Blood issue number 2. This one's more on the Taylor Swift front here. This was a Ali Garza medal for issue number 2, limited to 75 copies, or 19 of 25. So there's only 25 of these medals that exist of her in this Supergirl costume. And then we have a Shikari version here, Miss Swift, signed. Can't remember the name of the guy, but whoever wrote the book, actually writing the interiors of it, signed it there. And it's got the COA on the back. So yeah, there's that. And then I think for this video, we'll finish off with these fun Mark Brook covers here. All the animation style, right? So Exceptional X-Men there. We have Iron Man, issue number 5. Incredible Hulk, 22. Laura Kinney Wolverine, issue number 3. I really like these. These are amazing. NYX, issue number 8. Mystique, number 5. Captain America and Volstagg, issue number 1. Black Widow looks the best so far. Sabretooth, The Dead Don't Talk, issue number 3. Almost looks like his Marvel vs. Capcom counterpart. Oh, here's a fun one. Storm, issue number 5. Storm looks fantastic here. Forge on the cover with her. We have X-Men, issue 12. Then X-Force, issue number 8. Next up, X-Factor, issue 7. 2 more. West Coast Avengers, issue number 4, Ultron and Hawkeye. Oh. Whoops. And the last one here, I'm going to show you guys Weapon X-Men number 1. Very fun, very cool. So yeah, I love those Mark Brooks animation style variants there. There was 1 week, the first week that they came out, apparently I missed like 3 of the covers because they snuck onto the FLC. There's a Scarlet Witch and maybe a Wolverine that I'm missing. So down the line, we'll try to find them where we can in sales or something and add them to the collection. I said that was going to be it, but we have some time to show you a couple more variants here. This is Marvel Voices Wakanda Forever, issue number 1. This is the Virgin John Jang cover with Tosin, who is no longer a character that anyone cares about, apparently. Some more, again, Ariel Diaz's, like I said. Those go on the website. Then we have Stuart Sager. I've been looking for this. This is a New York Comic Con exclusive from 2023 for Born of Blood number 1. So we got that in the trade. Here's the trade, and then the normal Virgin. There's a foil of that as well. What else is here? Oh, this is like the Jinkies Supernatural Investigations. Came as like a free bundle. This is a cosplay cover here. And then there is an NSFW one that I will not be showing you guys. And then we'll finish it off with this awesome Miss Meow issue number 6. This is the 1 in 25 Ariel Diaz. Variant cover. Excuse me. Trying to figure out what to say there. But we'll leave it at that. A lot of these books you'll see on the store, deepinkcollectibles.com. So be sure to check it out. We've been getting a lot of orders lately. So I thank you guys for continuing to check the website. So keep pumping that as much as possible. I'm going to return to adding more stuff to the Instagram because I just looked at it the other day and I'm like, man, I haven't had new entry on the Instagram in a while. So I think daily posts need to get back up there. It's some of these awesome books, right? They look fantastic, and getting a close-up on them, you guys might enjoy. So thank you so much for tuning into another video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's something that you're looking for. Even when I'm going to shows and stuff, I'm happy to pull. I've got clients already that I pull Transformers, Star Comics. We got anything magic related. So many cool things that people are looking for. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bag and Boredom.